Okay, second part of that race was
Badwater.
Badwater. Okay.
So now we're out of Badwater. It is 135 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, this is Death Valley.
It's Death Valley. It's
Okay.
the lowest elevation in the United States.
Okay.
135 degrees you might not understand how hot that is. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah.
It's fucking hot. I mean, crazy hot. I can't even, I mean, it was crazy.
If you're in Europe, that's like 50 or 55 degrees centigrade, I think. So, yeah.
Crazy hot.
Crazy hot.
And I've got one of those big, like, white safari hats. I've got a full white Lycra style loose shirt, white long pants, because I'm trying to cover all my skin. And Lisa, who's with me, says, all right, here's our strategy. Let all the runners, I don't know how many runners were in the race, let's call it 150. Let all the runners take off on us. I want to be last and second to last. We are going to walk the first marathon. I'm not going to exert any energy. We're going to walk it. And I'm thinking, we're going to be in heat so long. Why don't we, you know,
Right.
But she knows. I'm sticking with what she says.
Right.
And we walk in. And Dean Karnazes is, I mean, the best of the best runners are out there this year. And we walked that first marathon, and my shirt melts, right? My shoes melt. Just like they're sticking to the ground, the rubber is falling off, my shirt is shrinking up and shriveling. It's hot. And we pick up the pace slightly for the second marathon. And we get to a place where there's a swimming pool. There's a gas station across the street, there's a swimming pool. And she says, all right, we're gonna take a 10-minute break, which is fantastic. We jump in the pool, now the sun is just setting, and now we're about to climb out of Death Valley. And the sun comes down and it's dark and we start running. Now she says, now we could run. And we start running, and one by one, we are seeing these 150 runners on the side of the road passed out, covered in puke, I mean, being helivac'd out, just destroyed. Her strategy was ingenious, right?
Okay.
It was so hot, you could not overexert yourself in those early hours.
Had this race been run before? Had anyone known?
It had been run,
Okay.
but this was it might have been one of the hottest ever recorded times. So every runner, and it's no different for Lisa and I, it has to have a support crew, and the support crew drives a minivan. And it's funny because the support crew doesn't realize how bad it is, because they're in the car and the air conditioner is going, then they run out to help you, then they go back in the car. So they're not hydrating properly, they're thinking they're covered but really they're getting destroyed. They're awake as much as we are.
Okay.
And so they were getting helivac'd out one by one, the support crews. So
They weren't running the race.
they
were
weren't
just
running,
there
and they're
in
just
the
falling
heat.
apart. At
Okay.
one point, my wife and my father-in-law, my support crew, at one point I look over to the minivan that they're driving. They are both in the back of the minivan making me a sandwich, getting some ice cubes. There's nobody driving. Now, I've been in long races before and I've hallucinated, so I think I'm just seeing things. No, they were hallucinating. They literally went to the back of the van, left the car in drive. We're driving in the desert with nobody, you know, the steering wheel staying straight, and I'm, you know, banging on the car and straightening them out. That's how crazy everybody was getting.